Hi, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you wear glasses, holla at me. This is the real me. I always wear contacts, but today I feel like wearing glasses because I can. Well, I hope it is beautiful wherever you are. Today, I would love to talk about self-discipline and self-control with you. Now, I really feel like if you want to get anywhere in life, you really need to have self-discipline and self-control. Let's take wanting to lose weight as an example. If you want to lose a certain amount of weight, of course, you need to have discipline on what you need to eat, what you shouldn't eat, have self-control on, not eating too much of certain things and etc. Think about an athlete's life. They have so much discipline on needing to wake up early and do the same routine, do all the training and etc. That has a lot of self-discipline and self-control. Or if you want to open up a business, right, that takes a lot of self-discipline and self-control. You will need to think about your future for your business. You will need to think about your staff if you ever have some. You will need to think about paying the bills. You will need to think about the products, all these stuff. And you need to have the self-discipline to get up and do all those things, to make sure they are done in time. You need to have the self-control to make sure that you go to bed in time or get up and do certain things. So self-discipline and self-control is so important if you want to change your life around. So I don't know what you want to achieve in life or where you're at, what your goals are. Please share them with me. You can join the private Facebook group. The link is in the description. And you can share them with me there. I would love to know. Or you can email me. Because, I don't know, like I said, what you want to achieve. But today, I would love to share 5 basic steps for you to have more self-discipline and have more self-control so you can achieve whatever goal you have, whatever dream that you have, and live whatever the lifestyle that you want to have. And I'm so excited for you. So, the very first step is I want you to write a self-reflection letter to yourself. What do I mean by that? I want you to reflect on the person you have been, okay? And also reflect on the goals that you have achieved. I also want you to reflect on the people that you have connected with. They are so important. Basically, I would like you to reflect, okay? And when you have done that, I want you to acknowledge the fact that you have been whatever kind of person that you have been, or you have achieved whatever goals that you have done, and acknowledge the people that you have in your life, and acknowledge the people that you have met. And think about, if the person that you have been has been the person that you always wanted to be. That is why you need to reflect. That is the step 1. By the way, when you do the step 1, I would like you to be in a calm and collected state, and I really need you to schedule a time out for yourself to do this. I don't want you to rush it. I really need you to reflect. Start writing the letter by, "Dear self, how are you? How are you feeling today? How have you been?" I want you to ask yourself that, because when you really ask yourself that, then you will start thinking and start connecting with yourself and be like, okay, how am I? And start thinking deeper. So that was step 1. Step 1, write a self-reflection letter to yourself. Step 2, the 7 lists that I would like you to do. The to-do list. So the 7 lists are, the first list is write down the qualities that you would like to have as a human being. Okay? As a human, as a person, what kind of qualities would you like to have? We would have different qualities, okay? Because you are on your journey. So you need to think about what kind of qualities that you would like to have. And again, this is going to take time. So please set out some time for yourself to do these lists. I would highly recommend you to do these 7 lists in separate days. So maybe one day you will do the first list, which is what kind of person you would like to be and what kind of qualities that you would like to have as a human being. Maybe a loving person, a kind person, a giving person. What is it? You would know, okay? And the second day, the second list is what kind of family member you would like to be, what kind of qualities you would like to have as a family member. What do I mean by that? It is as a daughter, as a son, or as a younger sister, older sister, as a sibling, as a cousin, whatever it is. What kind of qualities would you like to have? Is it a supportive one? Is it a happy one? Is it an accountable one? What is it? You would know. And then on the third day, I would like you to write a list of the qualities that you would like to have as a friend. Yeah? So what kind of qualities that you would like to have as a friend? Do you want to be an accountable one? Would you like to be a loving one? Would you like to be a funny one? What is it? Again, you would know. And then on the fourth day, the fourth list is what kind of health and fitness condition would you like to have? Okay, so what is it? You need to think a little bit further ahead. In 5 years time, in 10 years time, maybe even in 20 years time, would you like to have a health condition that is functionable when you are in your 50s? Would you like to have a body that you can have less aches and pains when you fly, when you travel? What is it? You will know. And on the fifth day, you will do a list for what kind of parent, or if you don't want to be a parent, okay, or what kind of role model would you like to be? What kind of qualities would you like to have as a parent or as a role model? Is it one that people will look up to? Is it one that is knowledgeable? Is it one that is connected with people? I don't know. You would know. And then the sixth list is what kind of lifestyle would you like to live in? So I don't know, what kind of lifestyle would you like to live in? You tell me. Share them with me in the comments or in the private Facebook group. Maybe you want to wake up and be a baker. I don't know. What is it? What kind of lifestyle would you like to have? And if you have a baker's lifestyle, is that waking up at 4 a.m. and then bake and then, go to the market and etc. What is the lifestyle? Okay, think about the lifestyle. And then the last list, the seventh list, is your career and your financial list. Okay, so what kind of savings would you like to have? What kind of relationship would you like to have with your money? What kind of career path would you like to take on? This one and the lifestyle one it's like hand in hand. So this is only the second step, which is the list. So the second step is to have all these 7 lists written down. And the reason why I want you to do this is because then now, so you are not following what the society or what your parents or what other people want you to do. Now you have written down all these 7 lists. You know what kind of person you want to be and what kind of lifestyle you want to have, what kind of career path that you would like to do. So important. Now the third step to gain more self-discipline and more self-control is take action. So now you have reflected upon on yourself, you have all these 7 lists. It's time to take action, and I'm so excited about this part. So before we do the action part, I would love you to review your lists first, okay? And look at the 7 lists you can do one a day. I would highly recommend you to do that. So the first day you can review the qualities that you would like to have as a person and etc. Review them and think about them and be like, is that really what I want to have and who I want to be? Review it. Okay, that is the first thing that you need to do in the third step. Secondly, I would like you to have action plans. Why we need action plans? Well, if you have the list and you don't know how to get there, then you won't get there, right? So you need to have action plans. For example, if on your health and fitness goals you want to lose X amount of weight, okay, so what are the steps that you need to take to get there? What are the actions that you need to do? Maybe you need to eat X amount of calories, or maybe you need to wake up whatever time to exercise. What are the action plans? And so you need action plans for all these 7 categories, okay? So let's say if you want to be a kinder person and if you feel like that you are not a kinder person yet, okay, so what are the actions that you need to take to get there? I don't know. This is your journey, so you need to share them with me so I can help you further, okay? But yes. And then after you have done the action plans, you will need to set a timeline for yourself, okay? Because let's say if you put it down, you have the action plan, but then you didn't give yourself a timeline, then it can take forever. Maybe you won't even get there. It takes 66 days to form a new habit, okay? Maybe you want to wake up earlier so you can do exercise. Maybe it does take 66 days for you to form that habit, and then after that it's just natural. You will just wake up early anyways. So that is step number 3 to gain more self-discipline and more self-control, which is take action. Now step number 4 is reward yourself, okay? We all want to be recognized. We all want to feel like we exist, okay? And you need to help yourself to be like, oh my god, yes, I am amazing. Yes, I did it. So you got to reward yourself. Maybe you can do when you do the 7 lists and the 7 actions, the action plans for your list, maybe have a square beside it and then tick it off when you have done it, because that's instant gratification. You're like, yes, I have done it. Let's say on your health and fitness list and goals, it says to lose weight, and you can go and try on the jeans that you have always wanted to buy, and that is sort of a reward, because if you can fit it in, then amazing. You will be like, oh my god, this is amazing. So the 4th step to gain more self-discipline and more self-control is reward yourself. Don't forget to reward yourself. The final step that I will be giving you to have more self-discipline and self-control is set reminders. That's right. You got to remind yourself to do the certain things. There is so many things happening in your life. There is work. There is make sure that you call your parents, make sure you call your friends, make sure you do the dishes, make sure you eat, make sure you rest, make sure you do so many things. Your brain is working so hard for you. So you gotta help it too. You need to remind yourself, pop up and set a reminder on your phone and say, okay, don't forget to do this. And if you're trying to lose weight, don't forget to remind yourself and be like, don't eat too much sugar. And you can also remind yourself why you're doing certain things, why you have certain goals, and don't forget to remind yourself and encourage yourself. So those are the 5 steps on how to gain more self-discipline and gain more self-control. Yeah, I am honestly so super excited for you to get to wherever you desire in your life, and for you to live the life that you desire and the life that you want, and be the person that you want to be. And I honestly would really love it if you can share your journey with me. You can email me, or I would highly recommend you to join the private Facebook group. You can share it with me there, or if you have any other struggles or any questions, you can also ask me there. I hope to see you in the private Facebook group. See ya!